I don't know if this is the actual video where they talk about like his career, but this is part of it. You know what I'm saying? This is part of the overall question of, yo, do we think Ye is really out here diminishing and reducing his career and his legacy to something that in the future, motherfuckers that's growing up right now, that's 5, 6, 10, 12, 13, even 15, 5, 10 years from now, they're gonna look at Kanye as like, oh, I remember that guy. He was the crazy motherfucker with the swastika chain. I remember that guy. Yo, yeah, he was the guy that wore that motherfucking black pointy hood. I remember that, and none of it's gonna be for music. You know what I mean? Cause in more recent times, although he's been putting out good music, pun intended, no pun intended, it gets overshadowed when everything else that's being mainstream media is the negativity. So this is academics defending Ye to Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is a Jewish young man. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. You do the history and do the research of what Kanye has been doing recently. Let's watch the video.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think that Ye doing what he's doing now is affecting his career when you look back at it, or no? And what I mean is when when you look back at the graduations and the fantasies and the Yeezes and the Fablos, does this affect his discography at all? Let's just say for the next 2 years he keeps doing this and he keeps dropping like a World War III, then he drops a this album and this album. I'm actually asking you, like, really, I am. Do you think this is going to affect, when it's all said and done, his discography?
That's such a great question. Because for me, and I'm such a music first guy,
Yeah.
if Ye kills somebody, I'm still going to have him as a GOAT. I mean, like the things...
My man just said if he kills somebody, I'm still going to have him as the GOAT. Now, I understand the sentiment of that. That is kind of wild to say publicly. I'm going to let him get his point off, but we got to understand who's saying this too. This is DJ Academics. This is the guy that got popular or popularized keeping track of all of the killings that was going on in Chicago. I told y'all don't come to my stream for that. I hope you don't, because you're going to be very upset. If you're watching this live or on YouTube, I don't talk about no killings, no street shit, or no open court cases shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just not my cup of tea. Let's get back into it. This is the actual video that I was talking about.
Let's just say for the next 2 years he keeps doing this and he keeps dropping like a World War III, then he drops a this album and this album. I'm actually asking you, like, really, I am. Do you think this is going to affect, when it's all said and done, his discography?
That's such a great question. Because for me, and I'm such a music first guy,
Yeah.
if Ye kills somebody, I'm still going to have him as a GOAT. like the things you're mentioning don't matter at all in the conversation I'm having. Like, if I don't agree with
they
them doing
it's a Jew take. Okay.
Yeah, like,
is that what it is?
Like, for me,
I'm sorry, Twitch. I didn't say none of that. These niggas ain't on Twitch. Sorry. I didn't say it was that take.
I go straight off the music.
Yeah.
Like, until somebody gets a catalog that is better than his, he's cemented there, and it is what it is. Now, we might end up having a conversation later, and I want to put this on him, but, like, you know, it's kind of like how they do the R. Kelly conversation and just chill, because I know people are mad sensitive with stuff like that. But
That's a
like,
great
like R. Kelly is like, R. Kelly's the greatest R&B R&B singer of all time. Okay, he's the greatest R&B writer of all time. But when you think Michael Jackson was writing shit, bro. Like, come on, dog. And
Aiden young as fuck. He said Michael Jackson. He probably only know Michael Jackson by name. Michael Jackson? He didn't write his shit and he wasn't an R&B artist. The fuck are you talking about? This is a perfect example of an internet person that grew up with too much internet, and that's their entire life. You can't even put Michael Jackson in the R. Kelly category. Like, what are we talking about? I'm pretty sure he clearly didn't grow up with listening to either one of their musics. He found out about it after the fact, and just threw him out there as somebody that was so successful. He tried to compare it to R. Kelly, and way to answer that or respond to that question.
But when you think Michael Jackson was writing shit, bro. Like, come on, dog. And also he's a pop. He's pop.
Fair.
He's
pop.
pop.
Okay.
He's pop. He's
fair.
pop. You know what I mean? He's a kid.
Fair. Pop.
But here's the thing. When we like people are scared to give Kelly his props because you're like
he pissed on people.
He's not a you're like he's not a good person.
Right.
So maybe Ye gets to there, but like if we're talking like we're just talking straight music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it up to like I'm not gonna say Chris Brown is the greatest R&B artist of all time with Kelly's catalog there because Chris Brown or no other R&B artist's catalog could ever stand the test of time or stand next to Kelly's catalog. It's just not what it is. We just gotta be honest about that. So,
no, you're right. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta pee. I drank that Gatorade. I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. That's kind of disrespectful. My nigga, like, I'm here on your time. I don't even think you paying me, but let's see what else you had to say.
You could talk to the chat. You a streamer. Talk to chat. Ask how they doing. It's a great topic, though. Can you get my other show? It's right by your... Yeah, thank you, bro.
Oh, yeah, nah, I don't like this. I don't even watch no more. First of all, he said, yo, I got to go pee. I just had a whole convo with you. You cut me off, said I got to go pee. You told me that I'm a streamer, too. I could talk to the chat. I know how to do it. And then you asked me to pass you your shoe, nigga. Nigga actually should have picked it up and just... Nigga should have picked it up and hit him with... Nigga, here's your shoe, motherfucker. I am a streamer, and I know how to get fucking engagement, bitch. Don't tell me, Pat. Get your own shoe, nigga. I would have did like that. There you go. There you go. Go get it. Go get it, my guy. Pass me my... And that's it's not that disrespectful, but the way he did it was just so, like, abrupt. Actors went through a whole sentence. What?
What it is. We just gotta be honest about that.
After a question he asked him, what the fuck?
So,
no, you right. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta pee.
Nah, you right. I gotta pee, though.
Yeah, I drank that Gatorade. I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back. You can talk to the chat. You a streamer.
Look at Act face, bro. He said, nigga, what? Bro, what? Alright, bet.
Talk to chat. Ask how they doing. It's a great topic, though. Can you get my other show? It's right by your... Yeah, thank you, bro. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a quick piss break. I don't feel well. I'm sick.
My boy gonna do a line, man. Let my nigga do a line in peace, man. Chat was cracking with y'all.
Can I ask you a question?
Let my man do a line in peace. What a shout out to Act, man. I fuck with Act, man. I know a lot of people don't fuck with Act. Just like he was talking about Kanye, they trying to not fuck with Kanye for whatever he's doing now. But you fuck with him for what he's doing in the past, or just because you like the content or you enjoy what he does. I fuck with Academics. I think he's not the funniest dude, but shit like that. Yo, let my man go do a line. You know what I mean? He trying to find any reason to go ahead and do this coke. He trying to find any reason to go do these drugs. Let my man go and do it. What's up, chat? What up, chat? We here. What up, my chat? What up? Now we back. Let's go ahead and get into some more things. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention to my chat. Plenty artists got plenty to be hated on if you look deep enough. Doubt these antics will overshadow any of his work at the end of his life. Rock stars from the... And this is what I'm saying. Exactly. Shout out to that. Shout out to the chat with that comment. Rock stars from the 70s, 90s got plenty of dirty laundry, and they still idols. I don't ever like to bring race into shit, and I'm not going to do into this conversation, but there's artists, rock stars, that are on record talking about pedophilia. Pedophilia, like singing about girls that's 15 on record. Big hit records, too. And nobody ever even came back and been like, yo, you know that was wrong? We should probably do something about it. They like, yo, nah. That was Pink Floyd. Nah, chill. Let them live, man. They gave us, you know what I mean? So, hey, I don't think it's going to affect them. I think it's only going to affect them if we allow it to. Because it is an individual-based thing, you know what I mean? It's based on each individual. You can decide what you want to have from your artist, what you don't want to have. I think we have too much access to these artists nowadays, so we can see them on social media. Remember back in the day when you could only see an artist when they wanted you to see them? You couldn't just go wake up in the morning and then scroll on your phone while you're still in bed. You didn't even brush your teeth yet and figure out what your favorite artist is doing or just did. That wasn't even possible back then. So, with that, it gives us the opportunity to overshare. Now, it is the way of the world. I'm not saying it's a negative thing, but nobody's perfect. So for us to think these artists back in the day were superbly perfect and never did anything wrong, never got in trouble. Yeah, because we didn't fucking see it and make a big fuss out of it. A lot of people knew, but they kept that shit under wraps. Quincy Jones came out before he passed. R.I.P. Him and his daughter Rashida. Shout out to Rashida Jones. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Quincy Jones interview where he was giving it up. He was talking crazy about everybody. So it had to be a lot of wild shit going on back in the day that we just did not know about. It's only more in recent times we get to see them actually do it because they're regular people and they use social media just the same and the internet just the same. I don't know why we hold them to certain high standards because they have a hit record or multiple hit records. We think they have to be holier than thou. I can't name one fucking artist that's holier than thou. That's like a hit maker that gave us phenomenal records for years. People be fucked up, man. Not that it's right or it makes it any better, but people be fucked up, man. We gotta let people be people. And we pick and choose what we don't want to deal with, what we don't want to even address. All I'm saying is the R. Kelly shit was going on a long time before R. Kelly got caught for it. The Diddy shit was going on a long time before Diddy got caught for it. This Kanye shit, he might have thought this shit a long time before he started saying it now. Social media is in a place now where we get to hear immediately. Motherfuckers could go live and say some shit, and now everybody hears it. It's across the world. It's worldwide headlines. Not even to mention actors, politicians. Like, come on, man. Dudes was wilding. Word, shout out to the chat. Dudes was going crazy back then. Not saying it's right, but it's been happening already. And these motherfuckers are still beloved. I just seen some shit recently where I'm not even gonna get into that because it's I don't want to. I only like positive shit here, so I don't want to get into that. But stuff like this is happening, man. I don't think it's gonna affect Ye's overall career. I do think the younger the generation that gets into it, they only gonna know him for that kind of thing. So, is it? Maybe. Maybe not. All right, let's go in. Is this just funny that the comparisons is always somebody from Chicago? I put up another video in the past where they was comparing the same topic. Or no, it was the Joe Budden podcast talking about it. And I'm not going to get too much because I have the video out there already. I could check it. They were comparing King Von to R. Kelly. What I was saying, the comparison, all these motherfuckers is from Chicago. What the fuck y'all got going on over there in the Midwest? Motherfuckers. But they were comparing like, yo, somebody said, yo, I listen to King Von's music. Somebody else was like, yo, I listen to R. Kelly music. What's the difference? One person was killing people, allegedly, and not so alleged. The other person was committing these crimes. They both got convicted for it. What makes the other one better? Comes down to your preference. The argument for King Von was, hey, he ain't never killed nobody I knew, which is such a bitch ass nigga take. I hate that take, because it's like, yo, bro, somebody still got killed. That's like saying, and the other one, the same guy's reasoning for why he didn't like R. Kelly was, yo, I got a daughter, man. I got a daughter. It's like, motherfucker, people, that person that might have got killed was somebody's son or daughter. You dummy. You dummy. And then, the other side for R. Kelly is like, hey, man, like, I'm just listening to the music. I'm not associating what he's talking about with what he did. Hey, you pick, you choose. I do think it's only urban culture music that gets the scrutiny for this type shit, whatever they do in the news or the media. Motherfuckers get picked up for parking tickets. It's a main headline on TMZ. But I digress.